Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Dasson's 1. Our current ETA matches yours. We'll catch them off guard, but you need to secure the LZ quickly. We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Caution.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
Caution.
That ain't funny. Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Caution.
Understood.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2.
Caution.
The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
Caution. Pull up.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy
Pull
base
up.
and use it as a bridgehead.
Caution.
Watch yourselves out
Pull
there.
up.
We're going to need all of you in Far Bounty.
Caution. Pull up.
Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Watch your speed.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base,
Pull up.
imposing radio silence.
Caution.
We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride. Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give him a beating.
Target acquired.
Caution.
Strider 1, Fox 3. Target was not struck. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Enemies are attacking! Where did they come
It's
from?
launched.
They took out our leader's bird! Hurry or the roosters on the ground! Fire up the searchlight! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
Looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better. fighters down.
I feel their pain, I really do. But this is war.
Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. You have our chance.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
Confirmed at least one leader. It's the one with the 3 scratches. Senator cleared. Lock on.
Still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet. 2 remaining.
Emergency! These enemy reinforcements? We're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
1 last enemy fighter.
Box 2. Ambush, stay cool. Reform the ranks. Rochester, requesting close air support.
Strider squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end. This is 2-2. We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base at this rate.
Keep your heads down. 3 strikes will take care of the enemy.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Red flag coming. Break. That takes care of that. Nice work. We did it. That's the last of them. Achieved air superiority.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
That's it. If we take out those 2, we can force our way inside the facility.
Caution.
Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
We're pushing the enemy on their heels.
Okay. Start running on the count of 3.
Pull up.
Great. I get to finally send my boys into Louisville.
Pull up.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them.
Stall warning.
Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Come on, tear down that barricade.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
How'd it go?
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
This is Basker's One. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time. Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Caution. Pull up.
Looks like they can shred those metals.
Pull
I'm
up.
already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
Pull up.
No joke.
Caution. Pull up.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Move to the flight control.
Roger that.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, he was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly, so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
Our troops have engaged at Farbati Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. Really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'ma go out there and run up the score a little bit, just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, and come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return lines to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone. Strider 1, the men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge, but they can't break enemy lines. We have aircraft in addition to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
3 strikes in the sky. Too bad for those guys.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny. Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
We need more air support. You can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
Missile.
Randy, I'm on board.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bandit on your tail. Get some distance.
I got a bandit on lock. I'm spiked. Breaking away. Careful. The ruins and sunken ships make these waters shallow.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbati Reconstruction Park. We engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast and detected. We can use some air support.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital. Everybody down.
Lock on. Good night. Understands how important this place is.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
Shoot them all out, Dawson. Target down and out.
Sam site down.
Roger. The park will be secured. The OT and Big Dog clear the way.
I know the feeling.
Bandit acquired. We've got supplies floating around our heads. We must show a resolve.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1. Target down and out.
Conditions keep changing. This battle's ugly.
Escort, there are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet. Strategy is about to pay off.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Pull up.
That area's all yours, Strider. Back up one squadron at the Silver Bridge.
Don't stop!
Missile inbound! Basic maneuvers! Break!
Units were considerably weakened organized resistance from the emergent army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood. 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 Understood.
5 minutes remaining.
Steer clear of the sunken Allied ships. Just how many do we lose?
Back it! Five on the ostrich.
Just too many of them.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
Missile. Missile.
You did really well out there. This is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Missile.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
1 minute remaining.
We can still win as long as we don't give up. Strider 1, enemy destroyed. The enemy is showing signs of fatigue. Feel the final blow. Hostile has a lock.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. 30 seconds remaining.
You're mine. Time for a quick hit and run. Just keep coming. Missile! I have to evade. Mark 2.
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
You're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. Rex.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are in a different role. Don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
What do you mean?
Missile.
It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. They're after you, Strider 1.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Locked on.
Missile.
Wow, you sure he's human?
Shaking bandit.
Cyclops 3. I've been hit. I gotta eject. this solo?
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Evaded. Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
Missile hit.
Good job. Alright. Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
glitching out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. Watch out!
Look at the sky, towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No, maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Brabante's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, they're There should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
It's Erusian! Shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Osean. Do not attack before target identification is complete.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Pull up.
ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated. Did you hear me? That was friendly fire!
You cannot fire on a target until it's ID'd. Don't let it happen again. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
That unknown must be an enemy! We're the only Osean forces in the area!
Not good. Even triggers firing on allies in these conditions. Aborting mission.
Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock.
Pull up.
The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
So you were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Pull up. Caution.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
No, wait! That goes into the ocean! I can't shake the enemies on my tail!
Caution. Pull up.
Target is in machine gun range.
Caution.
Maintain speed. We'll be able to break through that shutter.
General, do you mind keeping me down for a minute?
You'll bite your tongue.
Pull up.
At least give us a side mirror.
Caution. Pull up.
Target eliminated. Hostile lockout, you Strider 1.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park.
Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it.
The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong?
We're heading towards Kruger Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Telepathy.
Nickel.
Trigger! Missile inbound!
Caution. Pull up.
Three strikes confirmed. Want us to wait and see if they're friendly?
Caution.
Target in gun range.
Thanks. We would have been toast.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Which is landfill number 7.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure. Roger.